Like first row goes first, second row, then third row. That like so like everyone in the class could have a turn. I think that would be fair. That.
What do you think about, like, I've noticed that this one day, this girl raised her hand to participate, and like everybody else started doing it, but then after 10 minutes it got lost. Like everybody just started talking whenever, and I noticed that the teacher doesn't really enforce that, like doing like, oh, raise your hand. That's the way that they teach us how to participate in school later.
In my math class, when you have to speak, you have to raise your hand. Like, if you have to tell your neighbor something, you have to raise your hand. And the teacher waits, and you go ahead and tell them to speak.
Do you think that's the way it should be done every time? Why? Why do you think it's that?
Because being quiet is a good focus for you. Because if you can't focus, then it's loud. Like, you're trying to do your work, and then everybody starts talking, and you get kind of confused, and you don't talk.
So it's respect towards others, right? Considering their opinions. That's good. Good job. Thank you. So funny.
For the guitar that's out there.
Stop it.
The only thing that you can have out is your math tablet and your pencil. Well, not regular, you're still working in regular pencil.
Sorry.
I'll grab 3. Remember.
Obedient animals.
Obedient animals, I think, are pretty cool.
What would be some obedient animals?
Like a turtle,
Mm-hmm.
a dolphin,
A dolphin.
and a clownfish.
A clownfish. That's cool. What about a rabbit? A rabbit? No.
A rabbit.
A rabbit, yeah.
Kinda.
What about
But they
bees?
poop in your yard.
Yeah, that's true. What about bees? What's like I noticed that over here you have like a bee wall, and it talks about how being hardworking and working a lot. So you think bees work a lot? Yeah? That's good. You grew up here in Laie? Do you like it? That's good. Have you ever got stung by a bee?
Yeah, in
Yeah?
kindergarten.
It hurt? It hurts? Yeah? Are you allergic to them or no? No? Animals. Do you like animals?
Love animals.
You think there are good animals and bad animals?
Bad animals would include yes, bad animals would include snakes that are poisonous and bite people just when they want to.
Mm-hmm.
Like snakes that are trained to bite people. And good animals would include a lot of other things, like regular snakes and deer and.
What? Do you want to say?
What kind of animals do you think are obedient?
Like dogs and cats, except for my cat, he always runs away.
What about turtles?
Turtles are very obedient. All they do
Very,
is
very.
swim.
Who's like the most obedient animal?
I think the most obedient animal is dog because it obeys most of the owner's commands. Yeah.
What do you think is the most hardworking animal?
Horse. It pulls loads and does a lot of other stuff. And deer would be the second most because it has to run a lot.
What about, how do you feel about bees? Are they good?
They're hardworking too.
They are working too.
They use the hen. First they have to stir and fan the nectar before it can be made into honey, and they have to do it for a long time because sometimes their wings get tired.
Do you think of yourself as an animal when you're working?
Sort of.
Sort of. Like which one?
I feel a little bit like a horse.
Like a horse.
I was born in the year of a horse.
That's cool. And when you're a good girl, do you think of yourself as an animal?
A cat. I like cats.
Okay. How do you feel about dolphins?
I like dolphins too. They're very playful.
Are they good?
Uh-huh.
Do they
My
behave?
favorite kind of dolphin is a wolfin.
A dolphin?
Yeah. It's a cross between a whale and a dolphin.
Well, oh yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have one at Sea Life Park, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my favorite kind of dolphin. Dolphin. Very
Um,
rare.
Do you like your class? Do you like your teacher? Yeah.
She's nice. Whenever we use the noun, she just tells us to gossip.
Do you think there are like teachers that scold a lot?
Yeah, there was one that scolded my sister because she was in her class, but
Oh, okay.
she made her stay in for the whole school day until she left. Just because she had a wrong answer and she thought it was another answer, she had to stay in for the whole day until she.
Yeah, but you think your teacher is very nice compared to that one your sister had, right? That's good. Do you guys like make drawings in class?
Yes,
A lot or not so much?
not so much.
Do you think your classroom is really colorful and playful and it has a lot of things that inspire you to be creative?
It has very few things on the walls.
Very few things?
Very little art.
Like when you
Are
think
going
that you
to
when you were
ask me
younger you
about
have more
art
than?
at home?
I mean, no, you're just your classroom.
Oh, I just want to know if you were going to ask me about art at home, because I could show you a piece of my art.
But do you think your teacher lets you be creative whenever you want to?
Nope.
No?
She
You're
was,
gonna just like start drawing anytime, no?
nope. It's only in the morning time or at art that we're allowed to draw. Yeah, and most of the paper
Do you
we
get
use
inspired by the drawings on the walls?
don't have many,
No.
except for behind the teacher's desk. If people give drawings to her, then she puts them up there.
Okay.
I gave her a creation once. My teacher's name is Miss Purcell.
No. How do you feel about just like other things? Do you like reading? No, at all? I love reading.
Like only if the books are interesting.
Yeah. Have you read? What's your favorite book or story? Have you read Green Eggs and Ham?
Yeah.
I love that book. It's awesome. You guys think? Okay, if you want to participate, you gotta raise your hand. What do you guys? Okay, listen to the question first, because you might not know the answer. Okay, question number 1 is what is this? Okay, that's obvious. Okay, you gotta raise your hand before you participate. Okay, otherwise you don't get points. Okay, listen to the question. Listen to the question. Is this squirrel good or evil? You. Good? Why? There's no smile. Because what? What? My color, my pants. What? It has no pants? Oh. That's why it's evil, right? Okay. Who here? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do you think this squirrel goes to school? Do you think this squirrel goes to school? No? Yeah? Why yes?
Because it doesn't have a backpack.
It's not a backpack.